Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy coming out of a weekend, long holiday weekend day. I am still camping and I get to match your background, Becca, for the first time. Good morning.
Good morning. I love it.
We both have trees finally. Well, obviously, my Wi-Fi is very low here, so we're preparing people for the eventuality of the possibility that we might get lost a little bit. So, Becca, I'm just going to let you lurch us right into the sunrise,
Okay.
give a quick intro of yourself,
Okay.
and then tell people what to do if they lose us completely.
Sure. Sure. All right. Good morning. Boy, that's a deep question. What to do if number one, you never
Oh,
lose
that
us
is deep.
completely. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Right? We're
Exactly.
always here, right? We're
I love
always
it.
connected. And so honestly, if something happens this morning and you're practicing the meditation with us, you're practicing sitting with us, come back to your breathing. Just sit there for a few moments, see what arises. Afterwards, maybe even take a moment to journal, drop some comments in the 5 Minutes to Sunrise group. All of those are great things that you can do. You have the tools within you to take care of yourself. We're just offering some suggestions. Yeah. So, good morning. I'm Rebecca Childress. I am a yoga teacher and Ayurveda lifestyle coach. I'm about an hour south of Washington, D.C., but I'm originally from the mountains of West Virginia. I'm here in the suburbs of Virginia, though, man. I just really miss that nature connection. I try to connect with nature, the peace of the wild things, every chance I get. And I encourage you to do the same. Put your toes on the earth, put your toes in the sand, lift your head to the sun, and just let nature be there for you. Um, and this morning, I'm going to come back to the cards that I used on Friday, and I'm going to see if they're useful for us again this morning. Let's see what happens. It's always interesting. Last week was about fear. I'm still kind of sitting and thinking a little bit about fear this morning. And so let's see what this card deck has for us today. All right. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right minded thinking and the energy of love. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right minded thinking and the energy of love. And so let's just come into easy seat this morning, and you might even hear the commuter train in the background here. It's a few miles from the house, but you can hear it pretty clearly on some mornings. And so this is one of those mornings. And so just allow everything around you to become part of your meditation this morning. There's never going to be a perfect moment, or rarely a perfect moment. So let's just come into easy seat. If you're lying down, just continue to lie down. And if you're seated in a chair, let's bring our feet to the floor. And if you're seated in easy seat, just relax your hips, your legs, your knees. And if we feel comfortable closing our eyes this morning, let's just allow ourselves to close our eyes, give ourselves permission to do that. Take a deep breath with the knowledge that you are in a safe space, whether you are at home or, whether you are out sitting in nature like Jesse, knowing that this is a supportive group, welcomes you just the way you are. Just allow yourself to close your eyes. And as you do, start checking in with your breath. Soften the forehead. Relax the eyes, the cheeks, the mouth, the neck and shoulders. Relax your arms. Let's relax our hands, our fingers, our chest. Feel the gentle beating of your heart in the chest. Let's relax our belly, our hips, legs, feet, and toes. And again, let's come back to the face and soften the face. Let's continue to connect with our breathing, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. This morning, let's find alternate nostril breathing. Continue to breathe natural and normal as I explain it, and then we'll come to the breathing technique. For alternate nostril breath, we'll be breathing in through the left nostril as we close up the right with our thumb. We'll be breathing out the right, breathing in through the right and out through the left. Let's bring our right hand just in front of our face. We'll use our index finger and our middle finger to just gently place some pressure on our forehead. If you do need to, just pop your eyes open for a moment for a visual cue. You're welcome to do that as well. Otherwise, just leave your eyes closed. And there are a few different ways to teach this breath. I'll just roll with it in the way that it was taught to me. And we'll use the right thumb to close up the right nostril as we're breathing in through the left. And then we'll use the ring finger to close up the left nostril. And we'll be breathing out through the right. I'll count several rounds of this. This is a really nice balancing breath. Yin and yang, sun and moon. Balance out warmth and cooling, energy and calming. A little bit of everything, which is all of us together, right? So let's use our right thumb to close up the right nostril. Let's take a deep breath in through the left. And let's breathe out through the right. Right to breathe in. Left to breathe out. Left to breathe in. And right to breathe out. Right to breathe in. Left to breathe out. A couple more. Left to breathe in. Right to breathe out. Right to breathe in. Left to breathe out. Last round. Left to breathe in. Right to breathe out. Leaving the eyes closed. Let's just let our right hand slide down to our heart for a second. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's inhale. And exhale. And just letting the breathing be natural and automatic. Releasing any place where you may be holding tension this morning. Just let our right hand continue to slide back down to our lap. Palms can be resting up or palms can be resting down. Let's just allow our hearts, our minds to start to settle on the inspiration card this morning. Coming back to the word right-minded thinking. Sometimes that can be really hard to distinguish in a world where we have so much confusion, so much messages coming in from so many different directions. Sometimes we have to practice the pause. And so to find our right-minded thinking, let's just practice the pause. Practice the pause may look like sitting for 24 hours before responding to a text, before responding to an email, before sending a text or email. We're just allowing ourselves to know that we are sitting with the best of intentions, with right-minded thinking. Let's take a deep breath in, thinking on the energy of love. And I'm taking a deep breath in with so much energy I have going on around me this morning here in the suburbs. Cars, trains, dogs. Let's just take a moment to connect with the surroundings around all of us this morning. Maybe you're also sitting in a busy house. I know some of our northern watchers, they do watch it on the commuter train. Maybe you are on that train that I just mentioned. Let's just take a deep breath in. Just allowing the energy of love and connection, knowing that we all are interconnected. And we acknowledge that interconnection. We allow ourselves to see even those that we're afraid of, those who have harmed us, with love, bringing us to a place closer to joy, closer to true right minded thinking for us, closer to our true being. Let's just allow ourselves to sit with that thought for the next 30 seconds. Just you and our breath. And we'll see if we can do another 30 seconds. Jesse and I are still here. Let's just allow ourselves to continue to move with that breath. 30 more seconds. Right minded thinking and the energy of love. And as we continue to breathe with the breath nice, natural, steady, automatic, let's just let our right hand slide to heart center, let our left hand slide to our belly. Sometimes it's hard to know where that right minded thinking is coming from. Is it coming from our gut? Is it coming from feelings of a stress response? Is it coming from our heart? Is it coming from our mind? Is it a combination of all three? Sometimes we have to really sit to find that right-minded thinking. And sometimes it's okay too if we have to sit to find the energy of love. Some days there may be some days that it comes a little bit more natural. Some things are easier to love. And let's just allow ourselves to work towards the things that aren't so easy to love, to also accept them with love and grace, bringing more joy into our world, bringing more joy into the world of others, the whole world around us. Let's just let our hands slide into heart center. Let your thumbs rest right about where your heart is. Gentle bow of the head. Again, the card this morning is in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Let's just move into our week, our month, taking our practice off of our seat, off of our mats, into the world to be part of bringing forth this right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Thank you so much for sharing your sunrise with us this morning at 5 minutes to sunrise. Namaste.
Namaste. I love that, especially that last line about taking it off of the mats and bringing it into the world. That's so important because we can
It is.
all feel good all day long for ourselves about being able to breathe and settle our nerves. But if we can't, if we can't bring that to other people too that might be needing it, then it's one dimensional. It's not the
Yeah.
full experience.
Yeah.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
beautiful. And we didn't lose our service.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay! You guys stayed with us the whole time. It was so wonderful. I was telling Becca before we went live, when we got here, we had 0 bars. We had no cell service at all. And we have a wonderful little doohickey that's connecting us right now. So I know we have some camping friends on here. So if anybody needs a suggestion, I've got a recommendation now because this thing lived up to its name, so I'm pretty stoked about that. But
That's awesome.
thank you, Becca, so much for this
Yeah.
beautiful morning. It was
You're
absolutely
welcome.
amazing. I hope everybody can take that good energy, right on time energy, and take that into the world. And we'll see you tomorrow back with full cell signal and full loud noises.
I think I took care of the loud noises today.
I'm so proud of you. You did so good. All
Bye,
right,
guys.
guys. We'll see you tomorrow.